Live from Penn State's campus, this is Nittany Talk. I'm Katherine Schreiner, and in today's episode, we'll be exploring pet adoption, Grammy nominations, Super Bowl commercials, and our cast Never Have I Evers, as well as playing with our new furry friend, Ovi. Now, let's get to talking. Welcome back to Nittany Talk. My co-hosts, Blue Kane, Abby Shashut, Jackson Tortone, and I will be talking about the benefits of adopting a pet and what Center County Paws is doing for the cats and dogs in their care. So right now, there's about 2.5 million pets entering the animal shelters every year around the world. And it's actually a pretty good idea to adopt from these adoption clinics. It is found that pets reduce stress, they improve blood pressure, and also they're a lot cheaper than buying from some place that's breeding them. My sister, she had adopted a dog during COVID, and it was the best thing to ever happen to her. Just having a companion with you, especially in a hard time like that, it's so nice. And actually right close to us, we have Center County Paws, which they are known for helping with adoption, training, and fostering of animals.
Yeah, I mean, fostering is a really good alternative for people who can't adopt, especially if, you don't have the space permanently or for whatever reason, really. And the good thing about it is a lot of people have the opportunity to foster. It's really easy through Center County Paws. You can just go on their website. The form is super, super easy to fill out. They don't have any restrictions on if you have your own pets, except they have to be up to date with their vaccinations. That's really, really important to keep all of the animals safe. The only problem I would say is that you might get a little bit too attached.
Right, yes.
I mean, if you're, harboring lots of little dogs and cats in your home, you might want to keep them, even if you can't. So that is always a concern, I suppose. But all you need is some love. And it's a really, really good way to get involved, even if you can't adopt. And another way to get really well involved is through their donation processes. Their website make it super, super easy. You can donate either one-off payment or, online through a monthly donation. You can set it up. And there are loads of different ways that the money can help. It goes to a variety of different funds, both to, the pets that are in Center County Paws and pets who have been adopted out for families who may need a little bit of help.
That's amazing.
It is. It's a really good way to get involved, even if you can't adopt.
Yes, I think that adopting is a great way to find companionship that you maybe may not have in your life, and I think that fostering is a great way for short term for these dogs that have no home. I think that what Center County Paw is doing is great, and I think that everyone should donate. Even if you're not a dog owner, everyone should donate to them because they are doing something great for our society, which has a lot of dogs that are being mistreated and not in possession of a home.
No, I agree. Even if you are, unable to, adopt or, foster, volunteering at the center, I'm sure that would have such a good impact.
Absolutely.
Honestly, especially to get, your toes wet and see
Yes.
if you could care for a dog.
And you can volunteer as young as 13. So it's you have so many opportunities.
Exactly. You can, start early and see if, having a dog is the fit for you or just simply helping the shelter, because I'm sure they're always, needing help. Also, Center County Paws has, events throughout the year. And, if, you're not much of a hands-on dog person, you can always be hands-on with donating to them, as you said earlier.
Absolutely.
So that's definitely something that you can get involved in regardless, whether you're allergic
Yes.
or if you're unable. So yeah, I think like what they're doing is like amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
kind of help will help.
Exactly.
Hundreds of animals find
And-
their forever homes, for sure.
The events they have are actually pretty cool. Like they have this one event called the Fur Ball,
Yeah.
which is super cute. I
heard
love that
about that.
idea. I know they also are doing patio parties with COVID
Mm-hmm.
to make sure that it's safe for everyone to still see the dogs and cats. And also some fun bingo nights. I mean,
Yeah.
who does not love bingo?
Like I think they have one coming up in February actually.
Oh,
it's virtual,
yes.
and then they have like a second one. Oh gosh, it's in a couple months after, but it's in person. So like that's definitely something to get involved
Yes.
in.
Absolutely.
So, you know.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's perfect for all the animals. Like, I love that you get to interact with them, and I mean, it's a lot of college students. Maybe fostering is something you could do to have an animal close by during college. Well, that's all we have for this segment. If you would like to look into Center County Paws, you can find them at centercountypaws.org. For Nittany Talk, I'm Katherine Schreiner.
Lay down. Lay down for real this time. Lay down. Lay down. Do it. Go out.
Oh, look at him!
Oh,
So
cute. The cutest little tail.
They're going to make one in which Samuel Adams somehow makes Yankees fans and Red Sox fans hug in solidarity over how good their beer is.
Where would you go?
Oh, I would definitely go to Germany. Like, I'm very
Good choice.
German. So German. Welcome back to Nittany Talk. My co-hosts, Blue Cade, Jada Williams, and Mario Reese, and I are joined by Rylie and her dog, Ovi, for a playdate. So, Rylie, what breed is Ovi?
Ovi's a Shih Tzu.
He knows he's cute. Look at him.
Yes! How old?
He's a 12-year-old man.
Oh!
I'm guessing that's Ovi's favorite toy.
Yes, currently I've bought about 5 of them so far, until he like trashes through it.
How fast does he go through them?
About like twice a month, I'd say.
Oh my goodness.
He's a good one.
Oh, the cutest little things. So how long ago did you get Ovi?
So we got him when he was 7 as a rescue, or maybe like 6 or 7, we think.
Okay.
And we got him after my first dog, and we're like, well, we need to get another dog. So now we have him.
Oh, cute.
Oh, he's such a sweetheart. Look at him.
So does he know like any tricks?
Oh yeah. Ovi, hey, you want to show a trick? Nope. Hey, that's not it. Up. Sit. You want to do shake? Do you want to do shake? Hey, sit. No, that's not sit. Give me some. Go. Go this way. Okay, sit. No, do it for the camera. Okay. Sometimes he's like a toddler.
He really said no.
He's
Yeah.
He's in play mode
so
right now.
friendly.
Oh, yeah. He
Aww.
always says hi to everyone in the elevator, in the lobby.
yeah.
he's such
Do you
a
have any like funny stories of Ovi?
Oh, when he goes for a toy, I have like hardwood floors, and he runs like a little cartoon character, which is my favorite. He just scatters. He falls on himself sometimes. He's like super clumsy. It's great. And he also does the splits when he lays down. His little legs go out.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
okay.
Flat
Lay down.
splat.
Lay down for real this time. Lay down. Lay down. Do it. Go out.
Oh,
So
cute. And the cutest little tail that just like comes
yeah.
up over her. Oh,
So, other than that toy, what are some of Ovi's favorite things?
Oh, he loves food, of course. He doesn't like his dog food, though, which is really, really convenient.
oh, love that.
But anytime I eat, he'll whine if he doesn't get to sit next to me while he eats. Also, when he does eat his dog food on occasion, he puts it in his mouth and he like walks into the room, and so he carries it to wherever I'm sitting and then eats it with me, bite by bite.
Oh, that's sweetheart. Oh my goodness. What are some of your favorite things about Ovi?
Oh, I love how, all right, so like whenever you leave, you always have someone to say goodbye to, and then when you come home, something is always excited to see you, and he's always wagging his tail, you get like all the kisses, he's a big kisser. So just, he's always excited, and he's never mean, which is great for a dog.
Hi, baby. he seems like such a sweetheart.
Oh yeah. He also never knows what's going on, so.
Oh,
How did you decide on the name Ovi?
So I grew up in Washington, D.C., and our favorite player is the Capitals on the Washington hockey team, so Ovechkin, Alex Ovechkin, and then Ovi.
So,
cute.
did you adopt him here or in Washington, D.C.?
In Washington, D.C., off a Facebook group, and I messaged them, and they thought I was like my mom, because I used her Facebook, and once they found out it was a middle schooler like messaging them, they were like, "Oh my gosh, you need to have this dog." So we had a lot of competition because like, look at this little man, like, come on, and then we got him. So yeah.
That's amazing. And what sort of effect do you think that adopting Ovi has had on you and your family?
Oh my gosh, the best. Just whenever I'm stressed or I'm super anxious, I just like hold him and I'm like, everything's gonna be fine. I have my dog. If I have my dog, I'm good. I always, long road trips, I'm 4 hours away from home, so I always have him in the car with me, which is great. He just kind of like brings the family together. Good reason to wake up in the morning. I'm like, I don't like to wake up out of bed, but I gotta let him out. So yeah, it's a good motivator.
That's so sweet.
Do you plan on adopting any more dogs like in the future?
Oh yes, 100%. My partner and I have talked about getting another dog, and he wants to get one right now. But I'm like, we're in college and we have an apartment, can't do that. But definitely.
Yeah. How does he do with living in an apartment, like a smaller space?
I think he loves it. He doesn't mind. He's tiny. He just runs around for like 5 minutes, gets distracted, and lays back down and does whatever. He never knows where he is, what's going on. So I miss having a backyard for him to let him out all the time. But other than that, yeah, he likes it. We have a long hallway to toss the toys, which is great.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Would you know like what type of dog you would want to adopt?
Ooh, any mutt really, just any like cutie, adoptable dog. Because then you don't have to potty train a puppy, which is really nice, and they already come like with a really weird personality. He's super weird, so I love it. Yeah.
So you say he's super weird. What are his weird traits?
I don't even know. Like, oh, when you like scratch him, he huffs like a hyena. People do it. You want to huff? Of course, he won't do it right now, but like a lot of times he'll go like. He got tired out because we already said hi to a lot of people. And what else does he? Yeah, the splits thing is weird. He like when he walks diagonally. He walks in a straight line, but his legs go like this, so he just kind of walks like that. He hops when he runs. Yeah, so just a bunch of little weird things. Oh, come here. Come here. Where you going? Where you going? Sit. Sit. Sit, please. Sit. 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 I know. Like that. And then he also will talk back to you like that.
Oh, you can have conversations with him.
Oh, 100%. I'm like, how are you doing that?
You guys get into arguments?
Oh, all the time. Every day. I yell at him. I talk to him. There it is. Come on. Give me the huff.
Oh, so cute.
So as an owner, what do you think are the benefits of adopting over buying from a breeder?
Ooh, I would say there's just like such an overflow of dogs that you already have. A lot of times also they're bred unethically. First dog, like they had like a farm and everything, so they were chilling. But it's just like they have their own story, which is really great, and then you like kind of learn to love them, I think, in a different way because they're not like you. And you can kind of learn from the dog, which seems odd, but it's like you get a dog like you completely won't expect to have, versus a dog if you get him as a puppy, they're gonna be like you in your routine. But then like Ovi, like I've learned stuff from him in a way.
That's so great. It's like a mutual experience.
Exactly.
So cute.
So cute.
Oh, there's the huffy.
How much grooming do you have to do for him? Because he's got such a long, like curly
Fluffy.
coat.
Yeah.
Gosh,
So sweet.
he's hyperallergenic, so he's got a lot of hair that never stops growing. So I have to go get him groomed. He is not the biggest fan, but I get his treats and then he chills. So.
How often does he get groomed?
I try and do it about once a week, if not more. Now around time I do it like twice a week, so it's not too bad. He got a little bath today, so we got a lot of treats.
Oh, you sweet.
Bath time. The smell of wet dog is always either the best or the worst smell.
Oh yeah, and he looks like a drowned rat, which I think is
Oh, we love the drowned rat look.
Oh yeah.
It's the best look for a dog.
It's always the curly, fluffy ones.
Yes, the curliest, fluffy ones that just like
And then they're
become
just like they like
Yes.
shivering, and
But
I'm
they
like,
get
so dramatic.
so fluffy after bed.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
Otherwise, he de-ages 5 years whenever I like give him a bath.
Aww.
Well, that's all we have time for our puppy playdate. We're so grateful we got the chance to meet Ovi and Rylie today. For Nittany Talk, I'm Catherine Schreiner. It is so good where they realize they're in the commercial, they are ripping the walls apart, and the Pringles logo is there. It's just too funny. I break bones so easily. It's not fun. Like, I am the least athletic person you will ever meet. It never works out for me.
Like Harry Queen being Bad Money, that's gonna be tough. I
That's a
would
tough
hate to be
tempo.
voting in the
Yeah.
Academy right now.
No.
Welcome back to Nittany Talk. My co-hosts, Jackson Tortone, Marielle Reese, and I will be covering some of our favorite Super Bowl commercials from the past, as well as some brands we're excited to see this year. Are there any past commercials you're excited to see this year?
Well, one past commercial that I always think about, because I've seen a lot of Super Bowls in my very short but also long lifetime, is one from Super Bowl 50, in which a husband visits his wife at the ultrasound, and he's eating a bag of Doritos while she's getting her ultrasound, you know, hey honey, how you doing? And he hovers a Dorito over her stomach. The baby wants a Dorito. So the baby starts moving around, you know, on the ultrasound, the doctor's getting all mad, you know. And so the wife gets mad, throws the Dorito out in front of her. I think you know what happens next. That's got to be my number one.
Yes,
Another
that's
one I
such a
liked
good
was one with Melissa McCarthy from, I believe it was Super Bowl 49. She was in a Kia commercial where she was going around trying to save rhinos, save trees, and save whales. And again, you can imagine how that went. So
Yes, of course, with Melissa McCarthy.
those are a couple of my favorite ones from the past.
Yes. How about you?
Well, another Doritos one that I really enjoyed was the one with the dogs. Like, have you seen that one?
Oh, yes.
Anytime there's dogs in a commercial, I
Yes.
automatically love it. I also remember there was one, I think it was from last year's Super Bowl or maybe the year before. It was a Lay's commercial, like the chips, with Paul Rudd and Seth Rogen. And I just remember they went through like all these crazy like adventures while like the chips were there, and I just found it really funny because you know they're like besties in real life.
Yeah.
And I just and then the last one that I don't know why I always remember it, is with Michael Bublé with the bubbly, and he just scratches out the Y and replaces it with an E. I just find that funny. What about you?
I would definitely have to agree on the Doritos one where the dogs are acting as a human to try to get into the store. It's too good. But also, I think Doritos definitely takes the cake for the best ones ever. I also happen to remember one, I believe from 2016, where the grandma creates a slingshot with the child to get Doritos from a kid in a playground, like, treehouse thing. But also, there's a few from, like, multiple years ago that I love. Pringles did one with Rick and Morty, where...
I remember that
yes,
one. Yes.
It is so good where they realize they're in the commercial, they are ripping the walls apart, and the Pringles logo is there. It's just too funny. And then I'm a big movie buff. I love movies. So Jeep, I believe it was last year, they did a commercial with Bill Murray on Groundhog's Day, the movie where he's stuck in the same day over and over again. It was really funny. It was really good. So are there any brands that you're expecting to see pull through this year with some of the best commercials?
I think that a relatively new company called Workday, which is making its first Super Bowl appearance, by the way, is going to make a very entertaining one starring Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh.
So he's going to be starring as an average Joe worker. Now, I'm having trouble picturing this, but I'm really looking forward to it because he's unable to speak properly, and he's going to be all playing an average Joe. So I think it's going to be a classic one. Also, I'm looking forward to Samuel Adams, because as you know, they have the My Cousin from Boston gag running. They're going to make one in which Samuel Adams somehow makes Yankees fans and Red Sox fans hug in solidarity over how good their beer is. So that would never happen in real life, but it's going to be a funny commercial, I think.
Yes, definitely. How about you?
I think the car commercials are always so great. Like Toyota always comes out with a great one. The Jeep one, like you mentioned, like they usually have good ones. And Doritos, of course. I'm always excited to see what they're coming out with next.
Yes. I would say like the car commercials most definitely. I remember another car commercial that happened like over a decade ago. Volkswagen did one where there was a little kid who he really wanted to be Darth Vader, and so he was trying to use the Force and all these things.
I remember that one, yeah.
And they used the auto start to finally have the kid think he has the Force. But definitely also some others that I see every year and I remember is avocados from Mexico, just their little jingle. And then I gotta say Doritos. It's too classic at this point. So yeah, like definitely a lot of things like that. Mountain Dew always puts out good ones. A lot of beer companies, M&Ms, just a lot of the food companies. They always tend to bring in like big names for the.
Yes, M&M's is supposed to be building up a pretty good one this year.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited for the commercials this year. It should be fun.
Yeah, it's definitely my favorite part of the Super Bowl. Like, sadly, I'm not that much into football as I am into the commercials of the football games. So yeah, that's definitely cool. Well, those are our favorite Super Bowl commercials. What are you most excited for? The game, the halftime show, or the commercials in between? For Nittany Talk, I'm Catherine Schreiner.
I mean, the closest I've been to like being airborne is ziplining, and that was sick.
And like you said, Lizzo performing.
That should be good. Yeah.
You can say what they want to say, but she knows how to perform. I'm ready for the flute to come out. I'm ready for it all. Welcome back to Nittany Talk. Today, my co-hosts Jackson Tortone, Jada Williams, Abby Shashut, and I will be playing my favorite game, Never Have I Ever. So let's start with the first question. Hands up. Okay. So, never have I ever vacationed out of the country. Okay, where have you guys gone?
Well, I've been to a couple of places, I'm not gonna lie. But I'll give you my top two.
Okay.
Grand Cayman, which has the most beautiful beaches. Oh my God, the water's so clear. It's amazing. I want to go back. And then let's see, Quebec. Yeah.
Wow.
Quebec's really fun.
That's like unique.
Thank you.
And then how about you?
I traveled to Panama because that's where my family's from. It was fun visiting and meeting new cousins that I didn't know I had. I also went to Dominican Republic because my dad got married there, so that was really fun. And then I also went to Canada. I think I was in Montreal. It was for a basketball tournament. It was really fun there too.
That's so cool. And then you've never traveled out of the country?
I have not.
Do you even have like a passport or something?
I just got my passport this summer.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
However, if I were to leave the country, I would probably want to go to Italy.
Italy's a
First
good place.
Absolutely.
I've never traveled out of the country either.
Where would you go?
Oh, I would definitely go to Germany. Like, I'm
Okay.
very
Good choice.
German. So German. Okay, next question. Never have I ever broken a bone. You've broken a bone?
No, I'm raising because I have not.
No, none of you have broken bones.
No.
I kind of want to at some point, you know.
I have like
I did go through a phase where I wanted to have a broken ankle just for the attention, not for anything else.
For the cats.
It was in middle school though.
all girls go through a phase of just like wanting like a broken like ankle
Exactly,
or something.
for the attention.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I have like 5 broken bones right now. Like, it's just not good.
Really?
I break bones so easily. It's not fun. Like, I am the least athletic person you will ever meet. It never works out for me. Okay, next one. Never have I ever gone vegan or vegetarian. Both of you have gone vegan or vegetarian. Which one?
For like 2 days. I went, I've actually tried both. I like phased from trying to go vegan. That far I was like, you know what, I'll try vegetarian. Tried vegetarian, didn't, I went pescatarian, didn't work. Yeah, you know, it's just, it is what it is. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I only went vegetarian for like a few hours. I was doing it because my friend told me that she was going vegetarian. I was in elementary school. And I was like, okay, I'll do it with you. And then I forgot that we were having pizza with pepperoni. And I had that. And instead of eating whatever non-meat related thing was there. So, and then she also let me try her like imitation meat, which was about a hot dog. And it was really gross. And I was like, okay, actually, you can keep that to yourself.
That's not for you to do.
Like,
You have not done any of this.
I'm addicted to KFC and steak and everything.
I respect it.
Everything tacos, so I can never go vegetarian.
I'm addicted to Texas Roadhouse. Like, I just couldn't. Okay, next. Never have I ever gone skydiving. None? Wow. I've never either. I can't even.
Well, just like my broken bone, I would love to jump out of an airplane. It'd be awesome.
I think it'd be cool. I just have too much anxiety.
I can agree. My 5th grade teacher was like my main inspiration for wanting to jump out of a plane. She showed us her picture and I was like, oh, you can take a picture up there? Okay. So
Yeah, you could get pictures of that. Like,
that's my
ooh.
motivation to do it one day.
That'd be fun. Would you ever want to do it?
Given the chance, I definitely would.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, the closest I've been to like being airborne is ziplining, and that was sick.
Okay. Where
So
did you zip line?
Oh gosh, I think that was in Honduras.
Ooh.
Yeah, a couple summers ago. Oh my god, literally
I love it.
recommend it.
Okay, now I'm gonna go on to a few more Penn State themed ones. Never have I ever taken the bloop or the whoop one stop, like traveling just one stop. Tell me about it.
You know, I usually avoid taking the bloop and the whoop,
Uh-huh.
but one day I was like, you know what? I mean, it's right here, cause like I live like near one of the stops. Well, everyone lives near one of the stops. I mean, like I pass it on my way to like the Thomas
Right.
building, and I was like, you know what? Why not? Man, I was already running late, and I was like 5 minutes later because of it. It's
Yeah.
like, wow, okay, it's whatever, it's
Yeah.
fine.
No. As an avid, specifically bloop taker, I did do it this morning. That's for personal reasons, though. I am the laziest person ever. Well, that's all we have for this game of Never Have I Ever. Were you surprised by any of these answers? I know I was. For Nittany Talk, I'm Catherine Schreiner. As a camp counselor this summer, that was on repeat. Like, it was constantly going on. So I definitely think that has Song of the Year. Welcome back to Nittany Talk. I'm Catherine Schreiner. The 2023 Grammys are coming up on Sunday, and Abby Shashute, Jada Williams, Mariel Reese, and I are sure looking forward to seeing what music artists will take this one home. Just last Sunday, it was announced that Harry Styles, who's been nominated for 6 Grammys, will be performing among several other nominees. Is there anyone you're looking forward to seeing this year?
So I'm definitely looking forward to Trevor Noah hosting because he's so funny and I love him, and I'm so sad that he's done with his late night talk show because I'm such a big fan. But I think he's going to be really funny as a host, and I know that Mary J. Blige and Steve Lacy are both going to be performing amongst some others like Lizzo. So I think Lizzo's definitely going to be like a really good performance to watch.
Yes.
I'm just not a big fan of her music, but I think she's really good at performing. But Steve Lacy and Mary J. Blige are the two people that I'm looking forward to like listening to.
How about you?
So,
No, yeah, I agree. Steve Lacy, I haven't seen him perform live, but like his artistry and like the concepts like of his music videos make me like
Yes.
really excited to see what he's gonna do. But also Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny had a phenomenal year last year. Like he released his album Un Verano Sin Ti. Oh my god. I kid you not. I had that thing on repeat. I don't know if I said it correctly. I hope I did. But yeah, like I had it on repeat. Like even at the VMAs, he like beat Jack Harlow, Drake, and like Lil Nas X. I was like,
wow. Lil
yeah,
Nas?
yeah,
Wow.
exactly. I think he's gonna pose a threat. But how about you?
Honestly, I'm looking forward to Harry Styles. Like,
Yes.
so much. Like, I've been a fan of Harry since his One Direction days, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing him perform the most. How about you, Catherine?
Yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to Harry Styles' performances a lot. Like, that's going to be so good. And like you said, Lizzo performing,
That should be good.
people
Yeah.
can say what they want to say, but she knows how to perform.
She
I'm ready for the
does.
flute to come out. I'm ready for it all.
Yes.
And next up is the album of the year. I'm personally all in on ABBA. I love ABBA. I was in a production of Mamma Mia.
Oh
I'm
my
all
goodness.
here for it. I love this new album, new year. Love it.
I'm not gonna lie. Renaissance from Beyonce. I'm Queen Bee's team all the way. So I'm gonna be rooting for her the most. I didn't really listen to the other albums as much as well. So I'm mostly a Queen Bee fan anyway.
Honestly, I feel like, okay, so my heart is always with Bad Bunny. I'm gonna be honest. I really hope that he wins, but I feel like it's gonna be like a really like cutthroat competition.
Yeah.
Like we have like 3 of the biggest artists of last year, of like really all time last year music vets.
They're the biggest as of right now.
Exactly. Like Harry, Queen Bee, and Bad Bunny. That's gonna be tough. I
That's a
would
tough
hate to be
tough
voting in the Academy right now, but.
you guys already know what I'm going to say. I am rooting for Harry's house, okay? I really, really, really.
As you should.
Yeah.
When that album came out this past summer, guys, I had it like on repeat. Like it wasn't even funny. Like I really think he has a chance of winning it.
It's very much like up to it.
Yeah.
But actually, to go off of Harry Styles, I think he has it for Song of the Year. Like, As It Was is not my favorite, but it did rule my summer. As a camp counselor this summer, that was on repeat. Like, it was constantly going on. So I definitely think that has Song of the Year.
I could see Harry Styles having like some wins, but I'm sorry. I really can't root for him because I'm a new Steve Lacy fan. I'm just gonna say that Bad Habit, that song was taking over my TikTok. Like it was all I was hearing for so long. So it's like I'm rooting for Steve Lacy. Yeah. You guys?
Nah, I understand. I am with you right there. But I have the strongest feeling that As It Was is going to win.
Yeah, I can agree. That was also all over. Mm-hmm.
So I am a Harry fan, but also Taylor Swift's All Too Well 10-minute version is in this, okay? And I think it speaks to a song that I can memorize every lyric of a 10-minute song. I feel like it has a shot, you know? Like,
yeah, definitely.
I think she definitely has a shot. I know she's also up for Music Video of the Award, too, with that same song. So I think it can either go either way, but I think she's winning something.
Yeah, I think she's definitely getting something for it, which I do have her for Best Music Video of the Year. I think that's going to be really good. But honestly, the other thing I'm really excited for is to see who wins Newest Artist, because when I was looking at that list, I did not recognize a single name except for one.
I didn't either.
Maniskin.
Oh my gosh. I'm literally rooting for Mooney Long. Like,
you are.
Hours and Hours is literally so good. And I literally know she's going to win. But I think SZA should be in there. Like, I'm so mad SZA is not in any of the nominee for anything. Like, SOS, I know that came in December, but she was literally top 200 for 7 weeks, like straight.
No, I understand that one. I feel like, I get it.
That's all we have for our Grammy predictions. I know we'll be tuning in this Sunday. Will you? For Nittany Talk, I'm Katherine Schreiner, and we'll see you next week.